Hey guys, just giving you an update on how we've been the last few days and just talk about a little discussion about the pools. Obviously the pools got announced this morning and we've got Splice and NV. What do you think about the pools, Benno?
They're alright. I mean, obviously there's some easier pools than ours, but I think we're more than capable of beating both of these teams. Obviously, we've had a chance so far to scrim two teams. That's NV and Straight. Straight didn't go so well. We had some close games, but it's not the result we really care about. We want to actually win these games, prove to ourselves that we can do it. NV, we came out strong in a lot of the games. I think Strongholds is obviously one of our strongest game types. Obviously Slayers we lack, and I think we were talking earlier, it's with objective game types you can have a set plan and sort of have a general sort of lure to where you want to push on the map. Whereas with Slayers you can play them any way, you can slow it down at any point, teams can slow it down at any point, and you really do get punished when a team just instantly turns into a bunch of gargoyles and you've still got some little trolls running around trying to kill them. So really, I think what we're going to work on is just our tempo for Slayers. Flag games we play. To be honest, I actually felt more comfortable playing the flag games than the Strongholds, even though we won the Strongholds games. I think we had more control just in general. And I think just some certain key points in the game, OEing with too many people, rotating with too many people, not looking at angles, getting involved in 1v1s, just really just spirals the game out of control. I know we say this every time we come over here, but I can't stress enough how much you really do get punished for one or two bad plays. Just to touch on the fact of making bad plays, sometimes you watch Optic and it looks like they might make silly plays where there was an example on the Facebook page, someone asked why Frosty can just run around the map and look like he's barely even trying and they can still win the games comfortably. That all comes back to the point that the whole team's focusing on the same thing at once. They literally, at all points in the game, they'll be focusing the same. They might not be pushing the same areas, but their objective for the map is the same. So when they're pushing an area and if someone dies, they still have numbers. If the other team is split at any point, they've still got an advantage and they'll still find those little loopholes to get through and like make a play out of it. So I don't know. That's how I see it over here, and it's really just you've got to be really disciplined. You can't be running off. You've got to have a set game plan, and yeah.
Yeah, right now after our scrims versus Straight, obviously it felt our Slay games did feel a lot better, but we're still just lacking that little bit of discipline, control of power weapons, and it ended up costing us, and we threw a few of the games, which at the moment it's like, yes, it would be great to win, but we're just trying to really find the right game style that we've got to play, and we haven't based our gameplay around power weapons as much as we need to. I think the series against Straight, I haven't checked the stats yet, but if we check out the power weapon kills after every game, it was about 15 to a couple, 2 or 3 if we were lucky. So to keep the scores as close to actually where I think we did okay considering. So we're really trying to find our feet in exactly how we have to actually play and how up tempo, like we have to actually play to control these maps, and because they're not going to give us an inch. So, and especially with the power weapons, which generally speaking in Australia we can't.
Stop him.
In Australia we can't. We can kind of.
We can get away with a lot more plays,
so
we can get away with losing power weapons and still being able to recover. So I think it's really just down to the fact, again, you give them an inch, they'll take a mile.
Well said, Benno. Very well said.
Thank you, says.
As for future scrims, I think we're potentially going to be playing against crowd pleasers, so Naden's team in the next couple of days. We're not 100% sure. We'll try and get someone in who can stream, so then Zerbos or Bald or whoever's willing to stream can stream those games, because I know you guys are trying to watch them, so we'll do our best with that. Unfortunately, we're unable to stream here. We just can't with our internet, with everything on it, but we'll definitely keep you guys posted, and if any of them are streaming, I'll definitely link those streams just so you guys can follow and support us, which means the world to us. But until next time, thanks for your support.
Bye.